Good morning. My name is Chris and this is Yoga and Meditation with Chris. Today we'll be doing a Kundalini Yoga class that covers everything. What do I mean by that? Well, a perfect Kundalini Yoga class should include the following. The spines being flexed and aligned, our nervous system de-stressed and strengthened, our glands recalibrated, our fascia, connective tissue and muscles released and toned, our bone density maintained through weight-bearing exercise, our skeletal system aligned properly, our magnetic fields charged, our circulatory systems stimulated, our lymphatic systems flushed, our sciatic nerves get stretched, our navel points are centered and activated, the chakra system is balanced, subconscious debris is cleared, toxins are neutralized, and our higher selves are brought into play. So that's what goes into a complete Kundalini Yoga class. Today we'll be doing something called a superset. A superset, don't let the name scare you. It's not very impressive, but it's just a set that includes everything. There's no warm-up, there's no kriya, it's all included, all in one. But before we do that, let's do a little breathing exercise. This is called a breath exercise for energizing. We're going to inhale in 4 sniffs like this, and exhale in 4 sniffs like this. So there's no particular mantra to keep in your mind. It's just in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get us started. Rub your hands together. Let your thumbs rest into your chest. Find your tall spine. Lengthen up from the base. Close your eyes. Sniff in. Sniff out. Breathe in 4. Breathe out 4. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Sniff in. Sniff out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Good, now inhale, stretch up. Shake your hands and exhale. Good, so that was just a little breath exercise to raise our energy. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. Yes, I'm teaching from outside today, teaching in the backyard. And it's a beautiful day, so neighbors are taking walks with dogs and children. There will be distractions, exterior noise, but don't let that interfere with your internal mantra and your internal monitor. All right, so we'll take 3 deep breaths, then tune in with the mantra Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. We'll chant that chant 3 times. It means I call upon my higher self to help me do my best. First, rub your hands together. Good, thumbs resting to the chest. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. we're inhaling and exhaling. Now breathe in and begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Good. Now inhale. And exhale. Let your hands rest to your knees, palms facing up, index finger and thumb tip meet in Gyan Mudra. Close your eyes. Turn your gaze up and in toward the space between the brows, the third eye, the sixth chakra, Ajna, our center for intuition. Inhale long through the nose, think the sound Sat. Exhale through the nose, think the sound Nam. Sat Nam means true self. Meditate. Good, now take a deeper breath and let it go. We're going to practice one more breath here, and that's a breath of fire. Near the end of our workout today, we'll be doing 5 exercises in a row, going from one exercise to the next, trying to keep breath of fire going the whole time. Different yoga schools teach breath of fire in different ways, but for our purposes, it's a short inhale, exhale through the nose, no deeper than sniffing. So it looks like this. Don't know if you could hear that. It was in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. There's no deep breath, holding the breath, pulsing the belly. That kind of breath of fire is not what we're doing. It's just a short inhale, exhale. The easiest way to learn it is to think of a puppy panting in the heat. And instead of panting with your tongue hanging out, you pant with your mouth closed. So let's all give that a try. No one's looking at us, no one's watching, so let your tongue hang out and start panting, and then bring it in and close your mouth and pant through your nose. Here we go. Don't think about it too much. Just let the breath breathe you. Let it happen. Good. Now inhale and exhale. So that was practice, so that later on, near the end of the class, when breath of fire joins our poses, we're familiar with it and we know how it feels. However, anytime that breath of fire does not feel right to you, if for some reason it's making you feel off in any way, it's okay to just dispense with it and do our long, deep breathing. Both of them work. All right, we're going to get started. Sitting on your mat, hold on to your knees and move your navel around in a counterclockwise circle, stomach circles. Try to keep the crown of your head centered over your tailbone. So your midsection is making the most movement. Your midsection is the thing that's moving around your head is pretty much staying right above your tailbone. A common mistake that people make is they try to use their whole body and they swing their whole body around. This is not a whole body exercise. It's really focused on the navel. So think of, in the center of your body, right behind your navel, think of yourself as having a bright burning sun, an energetic sun. And think of your navel as the earth circling the sun. Close your eyes. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Make Sat Nam connect with each and every breath you take. Every time we inhale, we think Sat. Every time we exhale, we think Nam. Now pause and circle the other way. Circle the other way. There we go. Think of lengthening your lower spine. Lifting up out of your lower back. Lift through the navel. But at the same time, feel gravity and feel your sitting bones pressing into the earth beneath you. So we're grounded and we're lifted all at the same time. My teacher Ravi often says, everything in Kundalini contains its opposite. So we're grounding, but we're lifting. We can be breathing that breath of fire, and the mantra in our mind could be going very quickly, but inside we're calm as a peaceful lake. So all things are included. Now close your eyes. On each inhale, Sat, truth. On each exhale, Nam, self. You're connecting to the true you that lies deep within. The true you beyond our false ego. The person that we try to represent to the world sometimes. Sometimes it's a little contrived. We really need to get back to being who we really are. Now come to center, inhale, and exhale. Moving on, we're going to do some spine flex. That is to say, we're going to rock the spine forward and round the spine backward. If you feel more comfortable sitting cross-legged, then stay here and hold on to your shins. But if you're okay with sitting on your heels, then come up to rock pose. Rock pose, sitting on our heels. Another thing you could do, you could have your cushion behind you so that you're not sitting down quite so deeply, or you could straddle your cushion and sit here if that's a more comfortable rock pose for you. There's always choices in Kundalini Yoga. There's no one way to do things. All right, so sitting cross-legged or hands on our thighs. We're going to leave the hands in one place. Inhale, lift the heart center. Exhale, curve the spine backward. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Close your eyes and try to get that spine moving. And remember, this is about the spine. Sometimes we think it's about our head, but the head is pretty much staying centered over your shoulders. What's doing the moving is your spine. You're pressing the spine forward, then pulling the spine back. Imagine this. Imagine there's a gentle hand in the middle of your back, right between your shoulder blades, and that gentle hand presses your heart forward. Then there's another gentle hand here on your sternum, and that is pressing you back, forward and back. Inhale, exhale, Sat, Nam, go. You can move as slowly or as quickly as you like. That's it. Just a little more. Good. Now inhale, chest lifted. Hold the breath. Exhale, release. Place your left hand in your lap. Place your right hand on your left. Palms up. Keep your spine straight and tall. Close your eyes. Focus to the brow. Meditate. Inhale and exhale. Good. So as I said, we will hear noises from time to time. I have 3 dogs. They're inside. Almost every neighbor here has a dog. So dogs are gorgeous, and they're a man's best friend. The birds it's not a bird track. We have lots of bird feeders, so you're going to hear lots of birds. All right, come on your belly. Interlace your hands, elbows beneath your shoulders, directly beneath your shoulders. We're going into plank pose, elbow plank. But with this elbow plank, you could simply lift your tummy off the earth and be on your knees, or you could tuck your toes and lift your whole body. So you decide which one you want to try and go there. Eyes open, looking ahead of your hands. Inhale long through the nose, think Sat. Exhale long through the nose, think Nam. We keep Sat Nam ever present with each breath to give our minds something to focus on. And it's not just a pastime or something idle. Sat Nam is a very powerful mantra. It's reaching down into the true you. It's reminding you of who you really are underneath it all. When we take away all of the identities that we form to get through our day, we're someone's mother or father, sister or brother, aunt, uncle, niece, cousin, co-worker, friend. We have all those roles that we play for all those people, and there's nothing wrong with them. That makes our life very rich and full. But when we take away all those identities, underneath it all, who are we? Sat Nam will get to the truth of the matter. Good, now inhale and exhale. Sit back on your heels, give yourself a little stretch. Good, now come on up. Again, either sitting on your heels or sitting cross-legged. We're going to do another spine flex. Here we go. Press your heart forward and pull your heart back. Without dropping your chin, without bobbing your head. It's as if you were looking straight ahead the whole time. Inhale and exhale, rock the spine. Now see if you can work out breath of fire here. Get the movement going at whatever pace feels good to you, and then see if you can sneak in a little quicker breath of fire. Little more. Good. Inhale. Hold breath. And exhale. Relax. Come sitting cross-legged. If it helps to sit on your cushion, sit on your cushion. Good, now it's time to do some twisting. So extend your arms, take your left hand and place it on top of your right hand, palms down. Then interlace the fingers, making fists. Inhale, twist to your left, exhale, twist to your right. Let your hands lead you. Here we go. Remember, I may be the same or I may be opposite you. All depends on how the camera image is coming through. Sometimes it flips the image. That doesn't matter really at all, but just inhale to your left, exhale to your right. Your arms are straight, below the shoulders. The hands get you started, but when they go, everything follows. So if your hands are to the left, your head and shoulders and whole upper body is moving left. And the same thing right. So sniff in, sniff out. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. The eyes are closed and focused up and in toward the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Just a few more. This is so good for you. Good for your back muscles, good to open up your spine, wake up your nervous system, and so good for your digestive organs, giving those internal organs a little massage. Come to center, inhale, hold the breath, squeeze the lower muscles, pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Exhale, release. Let your hands rest on your knees, index finger meeting thumb tip, Gyan Mudra. Meditate. Good, now take a deeper breath. Inhale and exhale and open your eyes. The next one we're going to do is called Camel Pose Warm-Up, but it's a pose in itself. So you may know Camel Pose is kneeling on your knees, hands or fists into your lower back or holding ankles, pressing your hips forward, squeezing your shoulders and elbows back and arching the spine, looking either forward or upward, whatever's better for your neck. We're going to do the preparation for that, which is to interlace your hands behind you and keep them there. Inhale, raise your hands away from your back as far as they can go, looking upward if possible. Exhale, we're going to sit back on our heels, close our eyes, bow our forehead to or toward the floor, and again, keep those hands away from the back. So it's inhale on the up, we're thinking Sat. Exhale on the down, we're thinking Nam. If bowing to the mat is too far, put your cushion right there and you can bow your forehead to your cushion. Yes? And if you have issues with knees and you can't do this sitting on your heels, then cross your legs, sit cross-legged on your cushion as you were a moment ago, and do the arm part, the upper body part, even though you're sitting cross-legged. It'll still give you benefit. So, here we go. Inhale, come all the way up, eyes open, look upward. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale all the way down, sit to your heels, close your eyes, bow your forehead to the floor, lift your hands away from your spine. So there's nothing quick about this. We're taking our time. Inhale, Sat on the way up, exhale, Nam on the way down. And at the top and bottom, give a little extra stretch so those hands come a little further away from the body. If possible, it's eyes open on the inhale, eyes closed on the exhale. So inhale as you come up, eyes open. Exhale as you go down, eyes closed. This is a great pose for depression. Kind of pulls you out of the doldrums by making you open up your heart. And it gets things moving. It's also a great one for if you spend a lot of time sitting. If you have a desk job where you're sitting at a computer or sitting in a chair a lot, this is a great exercise to do at least once a day just for yourself. Just a few more. Good, now come on up. Let your hands come apart, shake your hands. Stretch your hands out in front of you. Let your forehead drop toward the floor for a moment. Stretch. Child's pose, take a few deep breaths, relaxing. Good, now coming up, we have a choice of either sitting on our heels or sitting on our cushion. Sit in a way that's comfortable for you. And we're going to do some circles, drawing circles in the air with our nose. So rest your hands on your legs. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Close your eyes and let your nose draw a circle in front of you, like drawing a circle in the air. See if you can make it counterclockwise. So what does that mean? If you're looking at a clock, if there's a clock straight in front of your face, figure out where the 12 and the 6 are and make your nose go in a way that's counterclockwise, moving the hands of the clock backwards. Take your time. Stretch your neck. Open your throat. Take some deep breaths. Now pause and circle the other way. On the inhale, we think Sat. On the exhale, we think Nam. Focus. Eyes are closed, but focused up to the third eye. Finish your circle, look down. Open your eyes, look down at your legs, look down at the mat. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath, squeeze the pelvic floor, and let it go. That's a quick cure for dizziness. To look down at the earth, ground your vision. Inhale, pelvic floor squeeze, hold the breath, release. A little quick way to counteract dizziness. All right, hands and knees, cat and cow. Moving ever onward. You're doing great. Stay with it. Now you can be on the palms of your hands, or if you have any wrist issues, you could make fists and be on your fists. Knees are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart. We're going to start this slowly by tucking our toes, arch the back, inhale, belly down, head up, and then exhale, flatten the feet, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, press your back to the sky. Here we go. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Close your eyes. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Go slow with this and stretch everything. Your feet, your ankles, your lower legs, your spine, your neck, your abdomen. Everything is stretching. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just a few more. Good, now stay with your feet flat, untucked. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. See if you can get the cat-cow going a little faster. We're limbering up our spine. We're opening up spaces between the vertebrae. The spine, or the muscles of the back, the bones of the back, your vertebrae, are the central housing for your nervous system. The spinal cord runs right down the middle, protected by those bones. Excuse me. So anytime we have something going on with our nervous system, it could relate back to the spine, that something got a little tight somewhere between the vertebrae. So we want to keep those spaces open. Good, now finish in cow with your tailbone lifting, your belly hanging down, your head lifting. Close your eyes, focus to the brow, breath of fire, go. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Keep the breath and the mantra together. move into cat. Move into cat. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Round your spine, press your spine to the sky. Keep going, breath of fire. A little bit more, you can do this. Now continue the breath of fire, but move through the poses. Breath of fire, slip into cow. Breath of fire, round into cat. Keep your eyes closed and focused up and into the brow. Somehow work out a rhythm between the breath of fire and your movement. Good, inhale, head up. Hold the breath. Put the back of your tongue on the roof of your mouth and squeeze Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Hold the breath. Stay here, exhale. Hold the breath out, squeeze the pelvic floor again. Inhale. Exhale, let your knees be wide. Sit back toward your heels, palm against palm, prayer hands, thumbs not crossed, and let your forehead drop toward the mat. To the mat or toward the mat. This is a child's pose variation. It represents devotion and acceptance of guidance. So we're looking for guidance from above, and just relax your long, deep breaths. Good, now take a deeper breath and let it go. And back up to the back edge of your mat. We're going to do a version of snaking cobra. It's a funny looking pose, but nobody's watching us anyway, so it's okay. We're going to do a modified version where we slide our arms forward and then lift our face into cobra. If you want, you can press into your hands to lift your head a little higher. We want to see if we can do this one movement for the inhale and one movement for the exhale. On the inhale, you're leading with your nose, you're leading with your face. On the exhale, you're leading with your tailbone, pulling your tailbone back and then sitting back here into child's pose. All right, so take a deep breath, let it go. Here we go. Inhale, slide forward. Press up into cobra. Exhale, push your tailbone back. Slide backward. That's it, come forward. Inhale. Exhale to scooch back. Lift your tailbone first. Let's do this a few more times. Good, now come on up to sitting. Place your left hand in your lap. Actually, sit on your cushion. Let's sit on our cushion. Left hand in our lap, right hand in our left, palms facing up, relax, close your eyes, focus to the brow. Meditate, inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. Penetrate. And let it go. That snaking cobra was good for everything. Good for upper body strength, good for stretching your spine, stretching your chest, an all around great exercise. All right, we have one standing exercise, and that's a high lunge. However, if you prefer to do your lunge kneeling, you could do a kneeling lunge. Kneeling lunge, standing lunge, they're pretty much interchangeable. Sorry. Just checking my timer here to kind of keep us on track. All right. So come standing. Step your right foot forward and step your left foot back. The feet are facing forward, but they're not on a tightrope. It's like you've got two separate railroad tracks. One foot is on one track, the other foot's on the other. Both knees are bending and the back heel is lifted. If this doesn't feel comfortable to you, you could drop that knee and do a kneeling lunge instead. All right, your choice, always. So standing lunge or kneeling lunge. You could have your hands at your side. You could rest your hand on your thigh. You could be prayer hands, or you could be hands overhead. You choose what is best for you. Eyes wide open, look straight ahead. Focus on something that's straight in front of you. Long, deep breathing. Good balancing, good focusing, relax. Hop your back foot in a little bit. Shake a leg, shake a leg. Now we'll do the other foot. Step your left foot forward and your right foot back. Or just switch, whatever foot you are on, switch. Again, if you prefer to kneel, you could kneel. Hands in prayer pose or overhead. Long, deep breathing. This is a weight-bearing pose. We need weight-bearing exercise in our life to help our bones stay strong. Beautiful. Now inhale, come up. Exhale, hop your back foot in. Good. Shake both arms. Shake a leg. Shake a leg. And have a seat. We're going to sit with our feet out in front of us. If it's more comfortable for you to sit on your cushion, elevate your hips a little bit, you could do that too. Now remember, I mentioned the last 5 exercises in our program today. We're going to be all with breath of fire. Each exercise is only 1 minute long, but as we move from one exercise to the next, do your best to keep the breath of fire going. As always, there's modifications for these exercises. Just thinking. All right, let me show you the modification first when we get to it. When we get to the exercise called stretch pose, our palms are on the earth. We slide our hands under to protect our low back. Always your belly button is pressing toward your spine, and the back of your spine and waist are contacting the mat. So for breath of fire here, for stretch pose here, We'd raise our head 6 inches, raise both heels 6 inches, breath of fire for 1 minute. Now, if that seems arduous, you could always do one foot for 10 seconds, and then the other foot for 30 seconds, and just keep switching them out, doing one foot at a time. And if your neck is really bothersome, you could rest your head and just do the feet. So that's the modification for stretch pose. The one that immediately follows it with breath of fire is tuck pose. Tuck pose, you tuck yourself into a ball. If possible, you'd wrap your arms around your lower legs and pull your nose up between your knees and breath of fire here, right? So if this isn't doable, or if it bothers your neck too much, you could rest your head. You could hold on to your knees separately, or you could pull your knees a little wider, whatever you can manage. Don't ever force yourself into pain for the sake of a yoga pose. That's not what yoga's about. Yoga's about deep breathing, relaxing, and connecting to your inner self. And ultimately finding a calm place and calming down the body, the nervous system, the mind. So if you're in pain, the calming isn't going to happen, so don't force yourself into pain. Okay, our first exercise leading into these last 5 is, we affectionately call it rowboat. I never could see how you could row a boat with straight arms, but anyway, I digress. Here's rowboat. Thumbs up, press out through your heels, inhale, lean back 10 degrees, exhale, lean forward 10 degrees. Keep your spine straight and try not to bend at your waist or your shoulders. Try to keep your back perfectly straight. Close your eyes, focus to the brow. Inhale, lean back slightly, think Sat. Exhale, lean forward slightly, think Nam. Keep going, Sat, Nam. You're opening the solar plexus, a place where we often find our tension like knotted up in our stomach. Solar plexus is that space between your navel and your heart. And sometimes if somebody feels like they have that's a knot in their stomach, that's what they're feeling. It's a nerve bundle that contracts and doesn't want to release. So this will help with that. As we move into the next pose in a moment, we're going to start that breath of fire. Inhale back, exhale forward. Hold on to your legs, your ankles, your feet, or your toes. Lean your chest forward. Close your eyes, focus at the brow. Breath of fire, go. Now you could be holding on behind your knees here. You could be holding your shins or ankles. If you have long arms, you might be holding your feet or your toes. Leaning forward with the chest, thinking the spine is elongating forward, and then just drop the chin a little bit. Breath of fire, keep going. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Relax into it. Let the backs of your legs stretch out. Now keep this breath of fire going and lie down on your back and bend your knees. Keep the breath of fire. Now walk your feet in so your feet are flat and a little bit apart. Press into your flat feet, press into your heels, your toes, and lift your hips off the floor. Hatha bridge. Now you could stay here with breath of fire, or if you have no neck or shoulder injuries, you might interlace your hands underneath your back. Walk your shoulder blades together. Keep your head very still and have most of the weight be being borne on your upper shoulders and upper arms. Close your eyes, focus to the brow, breath of fire, keep going. Good, now keep the breath of fire going. Separate your hands, walk your shoulder blades apart, lower your hips to the floor, lower your spine to the floor, stretch your legs out long, stay with breath of fire, slide your hands under the lowest part of your hip, protect your low back. Breath of fire, raise your head 6 inches, raise your heels 6 inches, keep going. Eyes are open in this one. Whenever we do stretch pose, the eyes are open and we're looking at our feet. Our feet and legs are together and long. It's as if someone's pulling our ankles in one, so our legs are stretching in one direction, and someone is pulling our head so the neck is stretching in the opposite direction. So it's called stretch pose, even though it might not feel so much like a stretch. Good, now keep the breath of fire going. Bend your knees, hug your knees in. If you can, wrap your arms around your legs. Raise your nose up so it's going between your knees. It's tuck pose. Keep that breath of fire going. Good, inhale. Exhale, relax your head to the mat. Relax your feet to the earth. Stretch your legs out long, hands by your sides. If it feels good, slowly roll your head side to side. Slowly allow that neck to stretch. Relax. Good, now stretch your hands. Keep your head still. Stretch your hands up over your head. Inhale, stretch further. Exhale, release, and rest for just a moment before we finish up. And help yourself to come up to sitting. Our final exercise is called eagle pose. Sometimes it's referred to as aura charge. So we have the 7 chakras, the 7 energy centers that align with different nerve plexus and different organs and functions of the body. The sum total of all those energy centers, when they're all open and free-flowing, we send out an aura. We have an energy field around us, our magnetic energy field. And we want to keep our aura bright and beautiful and big. Sometimes, whether it's stress or illness or even radiation waves, sometimes our aura can become shrunk. It can become pressed in on one side or the other. And when our aura is not big and bright and fluffy, negativity penetrates. So why on some days someone will make a comment and it really hurts your feelings, on another day it would just bounce off. Aura, we want this aura charged. So let's do that now. We're going to bend our fingers so that the fingerprints are touching the base of the finger, the mound under the base of the finger. The thumbs are sticking out like antennae. We're going to stretch our arms up and out at 60 degrees. We're going to stay here for 3 minutes with breath of fire. Close your eyes, focus to the brow, take a deep breath, breath of fire, go. You're doing great. Keep it up. Short little sniff. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Focus to the brow, third eye. Come on, you've got this. This is the ending. Go out with a bang. Your mind says no, but your body says go. Don't let your mind rule things. It's mind over matter. Inhale. Hold the breath. With the breath held in, I want you to make a fist with your thumb in the fist and a fist with your thumb sticking out as fast as you can. Go. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Fists, go. Stop. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Go. Stop. Exhale. Now inhale. Hold the breath. Bring your thumbs together to touch over your head. Stretch your fingers up like steel. Stay here. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold the breath. Back of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Stretch up through your fingertips. Go. Exhale. Release. Bring your hands down. Now meditate. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Let yourself go deeper. Good. Now take a deeper breath and let it go. You finished it. You've completed our superset workout. Everything all in one. Relax on your back. Lay down. You've earned it. While you're relaxing, let the energetic changes that you instigated continue to work for you now. When we relax after yoga, the energy goes to where the healing is needed. It knows where to go. You don't have to tell it. But if there is a specific spot that you want a little extra nurturing, just think of relaxing that place. Relax on your back. Relax on your back. Close your eyes. Let everything go. And breathe. So as you're resting, I'm going to give you a little recap of all the things that you did for yourself with this workout. We worked on the endocrine system. The play of life is in the glands. The endocrine system is in control of the central body. If you want to cure fatigue, insomnia, depression, hair loss, sensitivity to temperatures, look to your glands. We did things that were great for our bone density and our upper body strength. We did some exercises to stimulate the spine. We did some exercises that would help our thyroid, our metabolism, our moods, our youth, and our beauty, to help our cells regenerate. We did some exercises that would actually be considered anti-arthritis, to increase circulation to the extremities, to jumpstart the liver, to work on the nerves, and opening up the hip flexors. And finally, we worked on things that help the navel center, the go-to place for transformation. Most people need a good amount of work on the navel chakra, their core. It's usually the missing ingredient when people try to make transformation in their life and they get stuck or they backslide. It's because they need more navel chakra work. And eagle pose, or a charge, help to increase our radiance. When our radiance is strong, our environments conspire to bring us blessings. Being successful in the game of life depends on the strength of our aura, our electromagnetic field. So all that you did for yourself and more. So relax now, revel in what you've completed. Good. Now it's time to slowly bring yourself back. Rub the palms of your hands. Rub the soles of your feet. Take some deeper breaths. You could do cat stretch, spine twist to either side. Let one hand grab the opposite knee and pull it across the body while you're lying down. And then let the other hand do the same. Take your time. No rush. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. When you're ready, roll to your side. Help yourself to come up to sitting. Beautiful. Good for you. Honestly, you should pat yourself on the back. You made the commitment. You got here. Put everything else aside. Took this time out to take care of yourself. And I know a lot of us out there are caregivers to our family, friends, extended relatives. And here's my pitch. How can we take care of all of them if we're not taking care of ourselves first, right? You can't pour water from an empty pitcher. You got to fill yourself up. And this is how we do it. by doing our own Kundalini Yoga practice, meditation practice. Fill yourself up so you're overflowing, and then you can care for them and give all the love and care that you want because you're full. All right. We're going to close class with a prayer, a long sut, and a brief nam. Rub your hands together. Good. Now thumbs resting to the sternum. Find your tall spine from tailbone through crown of head. Close your eyes. Inhale. Suspend the breath. See yourself living your life healthy, happy, fulfilled. And let it go. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Send a healing prayer, healing energy to someone who needs it. And let it go. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Send healing to the planet. Send peace to the planet and to everyone on it. And let it go. We'll finish now with a long sut and a brief nam. Inhale. Sut nam. Thank you. God bless you. Sat nam.